Whoever abides in me and I in him, he is that bears much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing.
They don't stand a chance, they can never copy. I know that I'm covered, you're always with me.
This is probably the driest I've ever been financially. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Ari, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm super excited to have you. Today's video is going to be a daily vlog, period. Today's actually really exciting. I wanted to document today because I didn't do that well last time I documented this type of experience. But today I'm speaking at this Girls Just Want to Love God event that is hosted in Houston every single month. I'm super excited. I'm speaking today and tomorrow. So I was like, why not take them with me today just for them to actually see like the full experience and me actually document it now that I actually have a little experience with the girls and I know who's speaking and stuff like that. It's actually going to be almost the same lineup as last time, minus like one girl. I think one girl that I knew is not speaking, but yeah. Anyways, before we get into this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment. Also turn my post notifications on so you can see more of me, because y'all have not been tuning into my videos. And child, I take like 8-9 hours to edit. Davion is my witness, okay? I be taking a long time to edit and y'all do not be tuning in. So if y'all don't want the YouTube videos, let me know, please, respectfully. But anywho, today we are at the thrift store. I need to actually find like a shirt because it's so cute. They have like themes every week, or not every week, every single month they have like a theme. So this month's theme is like wild, so like zebras, cheetah stripes, I guess tiger stripes, whatever. So I do have a cheetah shirt that I wore for New Year's, but y'all gonna be real mad at me, but I do not like taking pictures in the same clothes twice. Like, it's very, very rare. Not wear them twice, but like take pictures in them, no. So I brought the shirt just to be on the safe side, but I have 2 days of events. And there was this dress that I did bring. It's like pink and it has like flowers on it, but I was like, I don't think this is really wild. Like, I mean, flowers are found in the wild, but it's not like wildlife, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, let me go to the thrift store and try to find something. So I'm up here right now trying to see if I can find a little shirt or dress. Maybe a dress would be preferable because I am speaking, so I'm trying to look more updo, I guess you can say. Right now I don't look updo, but it's okay. It's okay. So I'm about to go into this thrift store, and then I'm gonna go to the beauty supply after this and get probably some lashes, because girl, I ain't got no lashes on. And this actually is a really good place, and they have these like really affordable lashes. They're like $5, and I got like 2 sets out of those. That's crazy. I wore them in Atlanta and I wore them when I came back. So yeah, we're about to go up in here and see what we can find, because ciao, I'm underprepared. And then we're gonna go to the gym after this because I went yesterday for the first time in like a week. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym after this, and then we'll see what the rest of the day has in store. But let's go ahead and get it going.
Oh, that you are loved. Even if you don't love yourself.
Alright you guys, so as you guys seen, we just left the thrift store. I picked up 2 things. I picked up a shirt and I picked up this bag, only because it was brand new, y'all, and it's like a big kind of like day bag, and I can use it today because I have to bring my iPad and stuff to the event. But now we are at the gym. We finna hit, what are we hitting today?
Just arms.
Yeah, I kind of led workouts yesterday. We did lower body, and I'm actually sore from that today. But today Davion's gonna lead because he's the upper body king, you know. So
I'm gonna do some stuff like that. It's gonna be quick. Upper body really be quick, I ain't gonna lie. I don't like lower body, it still be taking too long. But upper body, because it's like you gotta work out so many different things to work out the same muscles. Upper body, you get right to it. You get right to it. You get your biceps, your triceps. You do that twice.
Look at them legs, Davion. You see that? Look at them calf muscles.
My legs always been this big.
And then obviously we have our Bloom. You already know me with these Blooms. This is my favorite type of energy drink. This is the only energy drink that I drink that does not make me feel jittery. Celsius makes me feel like I'm like shaken. And what's the other one that I used to have? There's another one that I used to drink. It used to make me feel jittery too. This one is real chill.
Lonnie.
I've never had Lonnie. I think Celsius was the only one that I've had. And then I tried Bloom, and Bloom does not make me feel any type of way. I think it's because it's a like prebiotics, natural energy type drink. And yeah, we're about to work out, y'all. I'm trying to stay consistent this week. What is today? Tuesday? Yeah, today's Tuesday, right?
Today is Tuesday, yeah, today's Tuesday.
So we've been both days this week. Look at us. Ooh.
What was the hammer thing?
I don't know.
I'm not hurt your knuckle.
And then I'm gonna eat when we get back because we haven't ate, y'all.
Well, I have no energy.
Drink some of that. About to go up in here and get this workout in. I didn't stop and get lashes because I was like, honestly, my mascara is fine. I don't need no lashes today. Yeah, we're gonna go up in here.
Where'd you go? Oh, you know how I've been living without you. Daydreaming on a cloud with you like horizon. With you tonight is on an island. Yeah. It's about time I'm waking up. The times you wasn't with me waking up. Now you never said I didn't miss your touch. I needed to distance myself from you. I was just to know you want you. So come close, I want you. Can I tell you something for what it's worth? With you having this place on earth, take you there, I'll take you. Show you something, give you more than words. With you having this place on earth, take you.
I low-key hit that mother. Anywho, y'all, I'm about to make some breakfast. We got Trader Joe's cinnamon bun inspired pancake and waffle mix. This mug is bussin'. It really gives like cinnamon roll vibes. And then we got some eggs and turkey bacon. That's what we're making for breakfast. I just did my mother-in-law's hair for the Astro game she's going to. I didn't show that, but she looking cute or whatever, cause multifaceted girl who loves Jesus, period. Anywho, let's get this food. Gotta make about 5 eggs for him and about this whole thing of pancake mix because it's what he like. And the workout today was really good, y'all. My arms actually hurt from the workout, but we ain't gonna discuss that.
You're welcome.
His butt is hurting from the workout yesterday, please.
Yes.
See, we like balance each other out. Upper body, lower body. Lower body, upper body. Because I be getting him right. He be tired. Yesterday, he was sweating so hard. I said, yeah, I did that. I need a fork to be honest.
A fork?
You gotta mix this.
Doesn't matter if it's plastic or not.
We're eating breakfast at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. After this, I'm gonna have to get in the shower and get ready to go to the event. So I'm not rushing. Yeah, believe it or not, letting the Holy Spirit lead today, okay?
I need to check my email.
All I need to do is, what's the word I'm looking for? All I need to do is, girl, hold on. All I need to do is find some scriptures for a second question I have. And it's crazy because both the questions go with what I've been going through in life. Both of them. Finances and depending on myself. Those are my 2 questions today. I'm like, look at God. So I'm really talking to myself at the same time, but yeah. I'm gonna cook this breakfast, so I'm gonna just give you a little massage. I was gonna talk through it, but I'll be needing to focus, so yeah.
But I'm burning.
get ready to go to the event. I looked at the time and I'm very short on it, okay? Houston traffic is ridiculous. I looked this morning, it was 30 minutes. I looked right now, it's an hour and 5 minutes, and the time is rising. And I have to be there before like 6:45, but that's really pushing it. So I really want to be out the door no later than like, I don't even know the time right now, like 5:10, 5:15. I don't think it's gonna take me that long to get ready because I'm just gonna do my everyday go-to look to get ready. My hair looks ridiculous, but it's going right back in a bun. So sorry for you, like so sorry for you. So yeah, I really want to sit down and chat without having to make like a chit chat get ready with me video. So I'm probably just gonna talk during this video. I need to wash my hair. There's dandruff all up in there. And no, I do not have time to take a shower. I'm sorry, like it started like 4 something actually. So I need to hurry up. I might have to take one when I get back. But anywho, I've been wanting to kind of talk about some stuff that's been going on in my life recently. I just haven't like sat down and did it. Cause I've been working like every day. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get into that. I'm gonna be doing like a basic bun in my hair today. I'm gonna go ahead and slick it back and then I'm just talk to y'all when I do my makeup because girl, trying to do hair and talk sometimes is like a lot. My hair today is gonna be very casual, very simple. It's gonna be like the hair I had yesterday when I took pictures. So let me do my hair and then we will talk. I'm just gonna fast forward y'all through this because I don't have time to stop the camera. And I gotta charge my camera in the car because I wanna like record while I'm in there when I'm talking. So I need to figure out how to do that. So yeah. Okay. All right, y'all, so this is the bun we're doing today. I'm not gonna do any baby hairs. I don't know, I don't really want to do baby, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to do baby hairs, so we're just not gonna do them. I'm gonna go in with this Clarins Double Serum just as like skin prep. I just wiped my face off because all I had on it was like sunscreen. So yeah, I'm gonna do the Clarins, but yeah, skin prep done. Today I'm actually doing some foundation. I typically do not wear foundation, but since they take pictures and videos and stuff, I'm going to go in with this foundation. It's the L'Oreal Paris True Match Nude. Y'all, this is like my favorite skin tint of all time. I was on TikTok trying to figure out like a skin tint to buy because I don't really like the foundation look, and this is like so good. I liked the e.l.f., but I did realize I was breaking out using it. I don't know if it's because I was just using it every single day, but I was doing my whole like application process, like skincare, all that, and my skin was breaking out really bad. So I don't know, after like wearing it for a while, like if I was just doing like a quick beat maybe for a video or something, it would be okay. But when I was like doing all day beats with it, it was breaking me out. So I don't use it anymore, and I've seen like a difference, but this looks like my skin. Like you can barely even see it on the camera. Like that's how good it is. So yeah. Anywho, let's get into what's been going on in my life. Because I feel like I haven't really been talking. I've just been vlogging and keeping it at that. Because I felt like I was getting to a point where I was just being overly, what's the word? I overshare sometimes. And I don't like doing that. But I try to like remain, what's the word, vulnerable and like talking about things because you know it can help somebody, but I realized not to overshare so many details of my life. So recently I just haven't been doing that. Like I've been keeping it very, not superficial, but just about the content. But I do want to open up a little bit, just a little bit. So we have some exciting things going on. We are speaking at a conference in September, and this is really exciting, in Florida. And guess who's on the panel, y'all? Like, guess who's on the panel? I couldn't even believe it. Like, I didn't even know this when I accepted it. I just was like, oh yes, like absolutely, I would love to speak on your panel. It's called Grace on Fire, and I'm speaking with Amy Moore and the Paid in Full podcast host, so Melody, and I'm not sure the other girl's name, but I'm speaking with them, and y'all, I could not believe it. My boyfriend was actually the one who told me like whose church it was and stuff like that, and I was like, which is crazy because, funny story, at the Black Christian Influencers Awards, Malik Brookins was in the same category as me. So we like not went against each other, but we were in the same category for Best TikToker Award. And then the day before the awards, I got the email to go to the conference to speak on the panel. And there's only 4 of us speaking. So I was just like, I was shook, y'all. I was like, out of everybody in the world, y'all chose me. Yeah, so that's really exciting. And then obviously I'm speaking at the event today. It's called Girls Just Want to Love God. She has one of these like every single month. I'm actually speaking both days. So I'm speaking today and tomorrow. Tomorrow I only have 1 question. Today I have 2 questions. So I'm just preparing myself for that. It's really not as bad. I think I'm kind of getting used to speaking to people like with like, I don't know, like speaking in front of people. Don't get me wrong, when I get there, I'm probably gonna be like nervous, because I do be nervous when I actually like get to the places for the things to happen, but I'm probably gonna be nervous when I get there, but it is what it is. Like, girl, we gotta talk about Jesus, okay, period. So that's that. And then do I have anything other like that's exciting? Not really. I just have the event, which is so crazy. Like, my head still has barely wrapped around that, but yeah, we have that, and then we have today. That's really all. And then there has been some changes. So like, I'm managing my brand deals again. I still have management, but like I'm managing my brand deals again. So that's that. And yeah, y'all, like it's just been some life-changing things going on around me, like in a good way, like a positive way. But oh, and that's something else that I wanted to tell you guys about. So I think I'm solidified on a church home, because God had convicted me recently of like trying to be in places because they're trending. Like, I had found out Jerry Flowers' church is in Houston, and it's kind of far from me and Davion. We ended up not going to the church. I think it's because we woke up late or something like that. But it's so crazy because the day that we didn't go to the church was the day that like God gave me like confirmation that the church that we've been going to for like the last year is really like where we should be planted. And God really placed like a word on my heart about just being content where he has us. Like, so yeah, that's that. So I pretty much have found my church home. You guys know I went to 2819 in Atlanta. That was a really good church. It was really, really good. I really love Philip Anthony Mitchell's teaching. It's very cutthroat, which is like what I'm used to, because even growing up, like my dad was pretty cutthroat with the Bible. So we was like knowing the truth, the child. Like, my dad was teaching us the truth growing up. And yeah, I really love that church, but obviously I don't live in Atlanta, so I had to clearly find like a church home at home. And one thing about it, it's like I kind of was in a mindset where I was like, oh, I can't find a church home right now because, one, I don't live over here. Like, obviously I'm at Davion, but I don't live over here. So I was like, being in a church home that's so far away from me, like, how is that gonna work? Especially because I want to serve. Like, I don't want to just be at a church. Like, I actually want to serve in a church. So I was like, how is that gonna work? Because I'm literally far. Like, we're mid-distance, y'all. We are not close to each other at all. Like, the other day it took me 2 hours to get over here, and that's partially because Houston traffic, but we are not close. So that's that. And then I was like, I don't want to be somewhere and I can't fully commit to it. But I was like, that's really an excuse. Like, no shade, that's kind of an excuse because I come over here quite often. So I was like, that's really an excuse. So I did apply to hear more about the church that we're going to. They haven't said anything yet, but if anything, I'll just go online and look. I've just been busy and I'm trying to tackle one thing at a time, because I don't want to put too many things on my plate and then be stressed, because I do that often. Hold on. Sorry y'all, I'm trying to get this lip stain on, and this is a stain, so I ain't trying to mess it up. Okay, period. So yeah, that's that. We pretty much found a little homey home. And it's been good, y'all. Like, we've been going consistently for like 3 weeks now, because y'all, it was like, obviously, me and Davion were long distance, so I was going to church by my house. And to be honest and transparent, there was a period during that time where I was not going to church because I didn't want to go alone, if that makes sense. And like, I was trying to go with my sisters, but I was giving them the choice to wake up. I'm not gonna go in there and force you to wake up. If you don't want to wake up, I ain't gonna make you wake up. And then there was a couple times I just was really tired, but where's my eyebrow brush? I'm over here like, where's my eyebrow brush? You know, I'm sitting there and I'm digging. I'm like, where's my eyebrow brush? So yeah, that was that. There was just a period that I wasn't going. I was strong at first, but then I just kind of slipped away towards the end, and then, well, towards the middle, and then towards the end I started going again. But it took a lot of discipline to go by myself, because I wasn't used to it, because I've always just went with people, but I don't want to force anybody to do anything. So I've always given my sisters like the choice to wake up, and I tell them like, hey, we going to church, and if you get up, you get up. If you don't, you don't. But I'm not gonna force you. That's just me though. That's just me. I know a lot of people are like, oh, those are my sisters, those are not my kids. So even though I help raise them, I don't want to tell them what to do. Like, they're dang near all adults. So I have to allow them to have the freedom to want to explore Jesus for themselves. And they do get up for church. Don't get me wrong. Like, they do be in the, like, even though my sister be staying up late, she be getting up. So yeah, they're good now though. So yeah, but we found our church home and it's been great. I've been really enjoying it. So hopefully I can serve on the team. I really want to do like content creation, taking pictures, stuff like that, because obviously I'm a creator, so I love like the whole aspect of creating and doing those things. And that's just me. And then I think I talked about this in one of my videos too, like the, what was it? The EKG job. Y'all, I applied to that job and I never heard anything back. The girl told me that she was going to tell the people about me. I never heard anything back. So one thing about it, I'm not forcing anything that is not in God's will for me. So if I didn't get the job, I didn't get the job. And it also could be like God telling me like, stop trying to go to different avenues because things aren't going the way you want them to in this season. And it's crazy because one of my questions is actually like relating to that, because things have not been going that good, y'all. Like, to be completely honest, things have not been going that good. I mean, financially not that good. This is probably the driest I've ever been financially, which is quite new to me since I've started creating, because even in college I worked a lot because I had a fear of poverty, because I grew up in poverty. So I had a fear of it, and then I just worked really hard to not be in poverty. And recently God is making me like rely on him. If you watch my Atlanta vlog, I talked about that. Like, God is making me rely on him, and it's something that I'm just not used to, because even Davion brought that up to me earlier. He was like, God could be making you like rely on him in these seasons. And that's true, because I have faith in God that he'll take care of me, but then again, like, I have those moments where I try to do things for myself because I'm scared, and God is making me surrender in these times, and it's difficult. I'm not gonna lie with you guys, like, it's very, very, very difficult, but I'm trying to humble myself to allow God to work where he needs to work and teach me what he needs to teach me, because a lot of people are like, oh, you know, just do this, but I do believe God has called me to ministry, and I cannot stress about it. Like, I remember the disciples, and it's crazy because I'm talking about this today at the event. Jesus and his disciples were taken care of, okay? They were taken care of because they had a mission and God had them on that mission, and he was going to take care of his children. And I have to remember that he's going to do the same for me. He showed me that in Atlanta. Like, y'all, when y'all watch that vlog, you will literally see me tell y'all in the video and see for yourselves like how God was just working miracles, y'all, like miracles. But I do believe there's like a breakthrough on the other end of this. God's just teaching me things in this moment, and I'm being open to learning. That's the biggest thing when you go through things on your walk. You have to be open to learning things, and that's what I'm trying to do in this time. Be open to learning. So yeah, that's been going on. I'm just letting God work. Ugh, y'all, I'm trying to draw these eyebrows because yesterday my eyebrows was looking real wet, real a mess. So yeah, that's been going on. But other than that, it's been good, and I haven't been letting those things like weigh on me. Like today was another example of God just showing miracles happen, because y'all, like the way money deposited into my account today was crazy. I was like, wow, like God, you're so good. Because I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to like budget a little bit to get like gas and then go do this, and God just be pulling through, y'all. I cannot explain it outside of God, because I do work hard. Like I really do work hard, y'all. If you follow me on all my social media platforms, y'all see me putting in work, getting that content out, doing my job, and still trying to remain present in my life. So I just believe that God is working everything out, and one day I'll look back at this and be like, God, I know where I was and you brought me here. So yeah. Okay. Makeup is pretty much done, as y'all seen. My makeup is very, very easy and minimal. It's nothing crazy. But yesterday I did like these little fake freckles, and they were so cute. So I'm gonna do them again today, because who's gonna beat me up? Fake freckles. These are so cute. Someone was like, maybe you should just smudge them, and you know, I'm like, okay. People always got an opinion though. And I do have a mole on my nose, so I'd love to like make sure you can see my mole still, because that like runs in my family. My grandmother has it, and my aunt had it who passed. So I try to keep my little mole. And then we just kind of go in and just blah, blah, blah. But I did these yesterday, and I was like, oh, these are kind of cute. Yeah. And then to make it like look better, I kind of just go in. I just go in with the same concealer brush, and I kind of like tap on it, if that makes sense, because it kind of like helps blur them a little bit so they don't look so unnatural. But since we're doing like wildlife, I think this would be really cute. And then I'm gonna do a little eyeliner. Hold on. I gotta focus with this, y'all. Okay. Eyeliner. I used to be really big on eyeliner in high school, and then I kind of stopped. But I recently I picked it up yesterday again. Boom. Eyeliner is done. Okay, and then some mascara. And I'm gonna put my outfit on. Okay. Yeah, y'all, life has just been lessons, but it's been really good, believe it or not. Like outside of the little hiccups, life has been good because God is still providing, and I'm still okay. I'm still here. I'm still blessed. Still relying on God and his favor in my life, and that's that. Because as long as I'm taken care of, I'm good. and have what I need, I'm good. I have water, food, roof over my head, gas in my tank, and bills are paid, period. Don't get it twisted though, the bills is paid, but we good. And God's been making me so creative in these times too, like building my coffee bar, learning how to do my own gel nails. Like you guys, I learned how to do gel nails. I bought the nail polish and I've been doing my own gel nails, and I can say I've been eating down, so. I be forgetting that's like a liquid, so I can just put it down the sink. And then for my lip, I do this little pink lipstick that I have. I just put that on the middle, kind of like a, what's that word? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Elf all around. And this look called Eats every time. Okay. I didn't even show y'all what I got at the thrift store today. Y'all, my bad. I just cooked. I did mom-in-law's hair, and then I came up here to start getting ready. But I'll show y'all what beat is executed. We looking cute. I'm about to go to get dressed, and then I'll show you guys my outfit because I need to be out the door in like T-minus 10 minutes. So y'all just keep watching, okay? Period. All right, you guys, so this is my outfit. Y'all, I found this shirt today at the thrift store, and I was like, wow, it's like perfect for the theme. It has the zebras and the cheetah print, and what is it, tiger print? Well, these two are leopard print. And then I have these barrel jeans on with it because I just love barrel jeans. I think that's like the smartest pair of jeans that you could have ever invented. And then I also found this little bag today. It was brand new. It was like $12. And this is from, I think, Ulta. I think it's from Ulta, y'all. I think it was from Ulta. It had an Ulta tag on it. It was brand new still. $12. And then I'm wearing my sandals. And when y'all seen in my last vlog, we're wearing these. This outfit beats down. Like, I'm about to have to do a little OOTD before I leave. And then, obviously, I actually mixed jewelry today. Let me zoom this up for y'all. I mixed jewelry today, so I have silver and gold on because I love silver too. And the way I incorporated the silver is through this little necklace. This is my Holy Bible necklace. If you like it, it will be in my description. You can get it on my LTK. But it has silver and gold in it, so yeah. And then I put gold and silver jewelry on. This is the new ring that I got. It's so cute. Then obviously gold earrings, my normal 2 gold necklaces, and then my watch that I got from Amazon, which will also be in my description if you're interested, and this bracelet because I also got this from Amazon. So yeah, this is the outfit, really cute. You know, still spiced up. Getting something brunch, and I actually can wear this shirt again because now that I see it on, yeah, we hit on date today, so you know. Period. So I'm about to hit the road because I gotta get on the road so that I'm not late, or not getting parking because that's the biggest issue here, parking. So yeah, I will see you guys at the event, and I'll show you guys around and let y'all see all the festivities that are going on. And I am bringing my mic so you guys can hear me talk. So yeah, that's why I gotta charge my camera to make sure it can stay on the whole time that everybody's speaking. But I'm third, so we should be good. Hey guys, so I'm here at the event. Girl, it's like 6:30 something. The traffic was ridiculous, I'm not even gonna lie. It's 6:35. I'm about to run in there. She told me to get here no later than 6:45. Girl, I'm so glad I got here when I did, because when I tell you there's no parking, there's no parking. So we're about to go in here and get ready. I have to pee so bad, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go in there. So yeah, I'm a little nervous now that I'm here. I feel like that's just normal, but stay tuned. All right, you guys, we're here and I'm so nervous. I'm like getting more nervous as time is passing. Let me put my mic on because I feel like y'all cannot hear me. I'm gonna have my mic on so y'all can hear me during the video. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. So that y'all can hear me. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Yeah, but we're here, y'all, and I'm literally so nervous. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. But yeah, okay, so I got my notes. And I'm really gonna speak from the Spirit today because God has convicted me of that. So yeah, I got my little notes just in case. But God is like telling me to speak from the heart today. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna set y'all up so y'all can see. And yeah, Lord willing, I do good because I'm nervous.
Our last question is, what do you do when you're so used to depending on yourself? And I feel like our type A, depend on ourselves.
This is such a good question for me because I feel like I'm the person that everybody depends on and I don't have anybody to depend on. So I depend on myself a lot. And God has recently convicted me of that because, like Blair was talking about, I tend to like hold everything in, and even Emma, like I just hold everything in and I just don't tell anybody what I'm feeling until I break apart and start crying. So honestly, we're gonna talk about it because I'm really excited to talk about this. A little testimonial. Growing up, I'm the oldest. My stepmom was around briefly and then she like left. So I spent most of my teenage years and my youth taking care of my siblings. And my mom passed when I was 17. So I spent my adult years taking care of my siblings as well. And I also, help my dad around the house and stuff like that with bills. So I have a lot of weight on me. And I put more weight on myself than I have to because I've always just been like superwoman for everybody. Like my sisters text me like, hey, I like these shoes. And they know my sister's gonna get them because nobody else will, okay? So, but I've never had that person to really depend on in those ways, but I do. Because honestly, my source is Christ. And recently I've been just so convicted of that because I'm like, I don't have anyone to really lean on, but God is like, no, you have me. And John 15:5 says, I am the vine, you are the branches. Whoever abides in me and I in him, he is that bears much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing. Nothing. And like a lot of the times we get things done and we fail to stop and say, God, thank you, because you gave me the strength. Before I came to Christ, there was a lot of times where I should have been not here. There's been times where I'm like, dang, how did I get through this situation? And God was always protecting me. I just didn't know to look towards him and say, God, I really have always depended on you. I just never acknowledged you because we all depend on God, but are we acknowledging him? Philippians 4:19, I use this actually with the last question. And my God will supply every need of yours according to his riches and glory in Christ Jesus. God will provide all of your needs. I know you may seem like, oh, I'm doing all of this alone, but you really are not. And that's where we have to surrender ourselves and our ego and our pride and say, God, I need you. I'm pouring from an empty cup. I need you to refill me. And that is why it is important to rest. It really is important to take the Sabbath serious. It is important to take time to just sit still. Turn off your phone, like go just sit outside and just sit in God's presence and actually be still and let God pour into you. Go on a little solo date. I'm big with solo dates. When's the last time y'all took yourself on a solo date? Because honey, it's important. I'm telling you, it is so important to spend time with yourself. But spend time with your Father. Spend time with God in his presence and just let God pour back into you. You cannot pour from an empty cup. So one thing I do want you to write down right now is one way, maybe in the coming week or the coming month, that you will make time for yourself and make time for God, just to spend intimate time with God, because God is always there. But are you going to meet him there? Like, are you going to meet God in your like silent space? Are you going to go into prayer? Are you going to go sit outside and say, God, let me just spend an hour with you, no distractions. Let me pour my heart out to you. That is something that I really want you guys to prioritize, because we get so caught up in trying to depend on ourselves that we're not depending on God for our strength. Okay, Psalms 121 verse 1 and 2 is also another verse that I love so much. It says, I lift up my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. Your help is coming from God. Whether you see it in this moment or not, your help is always rooted in God. Like, I need you to, like, just delete the I. It's we. It's you and God. Your relationship with God will get you through everything this life throws at you. Like, y'all, I've talked about this last time I spoke. There is no way on this green earth you could tell me, Ariana, your mother is going to be stripped from this earth at 17, and I would be able to function through that without the help of the Lord. There is absolutely no way. Even standing up here, I started feeling very tired. And I was like, why is my flesh trying to make me so tired? And I'm like, this is such a good word. And I had to sit here and I'm like, God, I need you to pour into me right now, because I know the enemy is trying to attack my mind. He's trying to drain my spirit in this moment of time. I'm depending on you to get this word out in the Holy Spirit, because I can't do it. I cannot. When you start to realize that God is your source and that the Holy Spirit is operating in you and that you can always rely on it, you can get through anything in life. Because y'all, I was about to fall asleep. And I'm listening to every word, but I'm like, why am I feeling so tired? Because my flesh didn't want me to say what I have to say. Because the flesh does not like listening to the word of God. It doesn't like being in the presence of God, because our flesh is really our biggest enemy. So depend on God, don't depend on yourself. And that is how I depend on God in that. Oh, I forgot. You're the one answering it. Sorry.
Did you ask this question?
Yeah. Yeah, she does. She's about to cook.
So, how many people here are like holy daughters and holy child? You're alone. Okay, good. Because I'm an holy child, so like when I saw this question, I'm like, that's me right there. I'm the daughter they don't have to worry about.
Oh, I'm answering. Okay. Okay, I'm Ariana, if you guys don't know who I am. And I was so blessed when Logan told me that this was the question I was going to be answering, because God has me in the wilderness season right now in my finances. So honestly, the thing that I think about the most when I think about finances or being without is Jesus and his disciples. If you did not know, Jesus and his disciples literally were just wandering around and spreading the gospel, and God provided for them the whole entire time. All of their needs were met. I feel like a lot of people assume that if you don't have the nicest car, I don't, or you don't have the nicest house or a new bag or new shoes, that God is not providing. Do not place your worth in your materialistic possessions. Your needs are met. You have food in your stomach. You have a house over your head. You have gas in your tank. And I even thought about that this morning. I was like, God, I might not have everything that I desire in this moment, but I have what you think is essential for me in this time. My needs are met. I'm not without. There is somebody who is actually out here who is literally trying to figure out their next meal, or how they're going to be protected tonight from the rain, or where they're going to sleep. So honestly, in this season with my finances, God is teaching me how to rely on him with my finances. Don't overly think about everything when it comes to your finances. Make sure your needs are met, and everything else will follow. Just have faith in God in those moments. I want to point out Philippians 4:19. It says, and God will supply every need of yours according to his riches and glory in Christ Jesus. That does not mean materialistic riches. That means rich in spirit. You will have the fruits of the spirit that will sustain you when you don't have everything you want. Period. Like, that is really what those verses mean. I also want to point out Luke 12:15. And he said to them, take care and be on your guard against all covetousness, for one's life does not consist in the abundance of his possessions. Covetousness is a strong, excessive, and often sinful desire for something that belongs to another person. We live in a time where you can open your phone and scroll, and you will instantly get into comparison for what somebody else has. You will look at the things that God has blessed you with and say, God, why don't I have this? I have fell into that trap. I'm like, God, I work so hard. Why don't I have this? But I've given you more than enough. Take a step back to see what God has given you. Find gratitude in the things that God has given you in the now, so he can bless you with the things that you want later. I feel also like the Lord put this on my heart yesterday. Don't be so quick to follow trends. Trends will have you broke. Okay? Trends will have you broke. Before I had social media, I was using Softy in my hair, and now I'm using Olaplex. Okay? You don't have to buy everything that comes out. Okay? And one thing that I'm also realizing is the time that we live in is taking the gifts away that women naturally have. How to do your own hair, How to do your own nails. Somebody said I was penny pinching because I learned how to DIY and do my own nails and do my own hair. Excuse me? Okay. But one thing I will say is don't follow trends. It's okay to do for yourself. Obviously, we're women. I have to withhold myself. But just know and ask God before you make purchases and decisions. Learn how to be stewards of your finances. That's how God gives you more, when he can see that you know how to handle what you have. Because if God blesses you with a large sum of money and the first thing you go do, let's say you get $10,000 and say, oh, I'm about to go get a new car. Was that financially smart? No. Go, exactly. Go sit down and say, God, you just blessed me with $10,000. What do you want me to do with this money? And follow his voice. Listen to his voice and see how God opens more doors for you. So that is how I steward my finances.